Hello, Sagittarius, and happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to all my Saggy babies. I am wishing you an absolutely spectacular birthday month and a wonderful, gorgeous, happy, love-filled year ahead. All right, Sagittarius, this is your general reading for the second half of November 2021. Of course, I have pre-shuffled, but I like to do a little bit on camera. All right, great. Let's start out with the Intuitive Life Coaching Oracles by Kelly T. Smith, just as the overall message, divine message for the collective of Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus Spirit. All right, here we go. For November 2021. Second half. All right, the spirits have spoken, Sag. Here we go. Ooh, 34. We have a 7 here. Source. Your connection to Source is the light and love that shines through you and leads the way. Sagittarius, what an incredible message of blessings for you. My goodness, I feel that so many of you are coming into contact with your higher self, with higher level energies. I feel that, many of you have been really working on developing yourself, on, forgiving the past, forgiving yourself, moving forward, looking forward to bigger and better and healthier, happier, more light-filled experiences, people, situations. Definitely some heavy energies of the past that have been around you, but you're coming through the other side. You definitely are. And I mean, timing is going to be different for each of you, of course. But, just look at the rich jewel tones of this. I feel that, there is real treasure, some real spiritual treasure that you're uncovering. And the treasure, of course, is yourself. Now, this will also manifest, as within, so without, so without, so within sometimes. But, 7, there's definitely luck on your side. And what a wonderful birthday message for you, Sagittarius. I love that. All right, my darlings, let's keep going. Okay, birthday babies, my beautiful birthday babies. Okay, here we go. All right. Spirit, guides, angels, ascendants, and masters. Tell me your divine message. Of course, I've pre-shuffled because I'm making a mess of it right now. Thank you for your patience, Sag. And I want to thank all of you. You are just amazing. I love all your comments. I love to read your comments. I know that they help other people. And I just, sending all of you the best, the highest, most loving energy for sure. All right. All right. Thank you. Okay. Spirit, guides, angels. All right. All right, let's get into the Celtic Cross. And this is with the Psychic Tarot by John Holland. Okay. You caught that, eh? All right. What is at the heart of the matter? What is at the heart of your message for Sagittarius spirit? What's at the heart? What's at the heart? All right. Okay. Harmony, yes. Balance, yes. Again, as I was saying earlier with the Source card here, assessing relationships, whether they're romantic, whether they're business, whether it's friendships, family, community, etc. It's not exclusive to romance here, Sag, but definitely assessing relationships, because I feel that you're just going for harmony in all shapes and forms in your life. You're really seeing a light. You're seeing a light within yourself, and you're recognizing how important and how beautiful and magnificent you are. And you just, it's like you want everything to reflect you. And that's, when you look at this card, that's exactly what is happening here. They're looking at each other. They're reflecting the harmony that each brings to this relationship, this situation. And, they are mirroring each other. And I love this. This is just so beautiful. You know, I keep seeing, you know, with these two, you know, he's a 3, she's a 3, and together they're a 6. But 3 is an incredibly powerful master number, and I definitely Google that. But I just love this energy, and I feel that that's what you're going for. And many of you are very close to achieving that. And I also love, I mean, this is the 6, this is the lovers in the traditional tarot. But it also, you know, is about balancing within the self so that you have something to offer yourself, first of all, and then when you go forward into relationships, whatever kind of relationships they are, you know, you're balanced, you're open, you're prepared to give it your all, and you are asking in return, and rightly so, that whoever you're partnering up with, again, whether this is business, whether this is a romance, friendship, community project, you know, working with a real estate agent, whatever it is, you are looking for balance and harmony in all situations and relationships, Sag. What is the challenge? What is the challenge, please? What is Sag's challenge? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What is the challenge? What is the growth opportunity? What is the challenge? Jumped in my lap, Sag. It's okay. I'm right here. Prosperity. Yes. Oh, yes. Yes. Definitely a new beginning. So this is the Ace of Pentacles. And, you know, look at that. Seeds have already been planted. And whether these seeds, Sag, have been planted, you know, within your mind, maybe, you know, and you've started to, you know, slowly started to shuffle. I just hear shuffle things around, shift things around, but I heard shuffle, the word. And, you know, starting to, I mean, even the tiniest little action, you know, opening a bank account with higher interest possibilities, you know, starting some savings, looking at real estate, looking at a new apartment, looking for a new job, looking for, you know, a partner, looking for something. Pentacles has everything to do with being on earth. And what did I say? So within, so without. You know, and I feel that, you know, you're looking for that balance, and there's a really beautiful, fresh new start here, but it is in the challenge position. So, you know, for some of you, maybe you're not quite, it hasn't appeared yet. You know, I feel like please hold the faith was a message that I just heard. You know, don't let the slip. I heard don't let your faith slip. You know, I just feel, you know, that you're coming so close to it, and it truly is. I know, you know, people say these, you know, coin phrases and sayings and so on, but it really is darkest before the storm. I can tell you that for a fact. And but when that dawn, you know, that first crack of dawn, that first pinhole of light that pierces the darkness, it doesn't take long for that expansion and for you to start to feel and see a little more clearly, to start and feel a little more relief, to have your faith validated here. This is deeply spiritual, holy smokes. But this is beautiful, an ace, so definitely a new beginning. Some of you may be having difficulty trying to decide where to start, how to start. And, you know, just, you know, start with what do you want? What do you need? Start with that, Sag. That's always a good place to start, because it's hard to start planning for something when we don't know what we're planning for. And even if you're not sure, you know, where your new direction is going to be, what type of new job or what type of relationship, or, you know, whatever it is that you feel there's a new beginning that probably wants to happen. I feel like something's trying to push through the earth for you. And, you know, you may be, you know, focused on so many other things that, you know, because this is a big time of change for you, but there is luck on your side. There's a new beginning. Prosperity begins. So there is some wonderful and harmony, balance. You are coming into an incredibly beautiful, powerful time. And so, what did I say? 7 is lucky, yes. So 3 plus 4. 7, whoops, sorry about that, guys, just a sec, there we go, 3 plus 4, 7, 1 plus 6, sorry, what's going on with the light here, 1 plus 6, 7, I'm hoping you're impressed with my math skills so far. So you've got 2 7s already in your reading, first 3 cards out, bam, and 3, of course, very powerful number also. Okay, so let's keep going. Spirit, this is beautiful message. What is your divine message, please? Continue, please. What is at the foundation? Woo! Golly. Wisdom. My goodness. Yes. So we have the Hierophant here. So many of you, I think, are definitely seeking a deeper truth, understanding. Now, some of you could just be broadening your spiritual growth, your spiritual education. Others of you could be learning through therapy, other things. Others of you could just literally be going to school, and you are, expanding your mind, your knowledge. Every little piece of information that we get, changes us, grows us, expands us in some way. So, but I feel, again, and some of you, this is a new start, getting that education, starting a new job, starting a new relationship. Some of you could be doing, some self-help study online or with books, and again, others truly, upgrading your skills for a new position, for to enter the workforce, maybe after not being, employed for a while, whatever the case may have been. Maybe you stayed home to raise the children. Maybe with COVID, things changed so drastically, starting a new business, some of you. Why not going into partnership, maybe, you and your person, you and another person for a business, working, on something with someone, but definitely looking for a higher understanding. This is all about elevation for you this month, really stepping through this incredible gateway. So this is beautiful, amazing, amazing. Lots of healing is happening. And, healing, it's like, let's imagine, when you get a cut and on your wherever, and, the healing process, it's itchy. Sometimes it still hurts a little bit. You have to keep putting peroxide or something on it. Now, peroxide, I don't think hurts. It fizzes a lot, but it's a lot better than some things. But still, the healing process, until we're healed, we still have to attend to it, and it itches, and we want to pick the scab off, and then, open it up again, But it's kind of like a bit of what's happening here with you. I'm feeling, golly, oh my stars. I'm telling you, they're just jumping out here. Oh yes. So recent past. So for some of you, this new beginning in your earth world can definitely be family. We do have the Empress here. For others of you, I feel, what's happening is there's just, again, I keep feeling with you, there's this new energy. And, opening up your heart center, and it also opens up your vision. And there's that wisdom, we open up our heart center. We're able to let more wisdom in, more energy in. And this is really expanding you. This is also helping you, begin. The Empress is all about conception, fertility, beginning something, nurturing into growing. And you can see here, with prosperity begins, you can see the roots of that tree. Seeds have been planted. Seeds are planted, gestation, and then coming to birth and fruition. So there's definitely something happening in many of your lives. Now, again, timing is fluid. Take it as it resonates for you. And, if you haven't seen the beginning, I think with this 3, remember, I was talking about threes. Threes are really important, and here we have a 3. Talking about with these 3s here, oh my gosh, just went right out of my head. Also, yeah, definitely starting something new. Can you see the branches of this tree behind her? Can you see that with the leaves, etc.? Yeah, tree of life. Here's things are coming to fruition. Some of you may have planted seeds, or an idea was planted in you, a while ago. And, the challenge could be, again, wondering how this is growing, or it's taking its sweet time to show up in your life. Look at that, another 3 on the bottom of the deck. Partnerships and alliances. Harmony. Wow. So some of you definitely could be working with someone, trying to work with someone, maybe, moving forward. And that someone can be another company, another energy of some kind, colleagues, friends, family. Thank you. All right. What else? Oh boy. Ooh, I like what's coming ahead though. Look at that. Another 6. I love it. Wow. Okay. Here you have temptation. You've got Capricorn energy here. So, you know, for some of you, you may have Capricorn in your chart, actually. You could be on the cusp of Sag Cap. You know, but for this, you know, there's that temptation. You know, do I stay where I am? Do I move forward? How do I move forward? What do I do? And, you know, you can see his head back and forth. It's like, what, you know, looking to the past, to the future, to the past, to the future, to the past, to the future, you know, trying to move forward toward the light, toward that light, toward that light. So for some of you, you know, you may be just having that difficult time detaching, but you do have the keys to your future. You definitely do. Again, sometimes it's hard for us to detach. We just have to go through what we have to go through. And you are learning how to go through those, how to go through this, whatever it is that you're each going through. You know, take it as it resonates, Sag. Material and spiritual prosperity. You're moving into this. Well, and I'm very happy to see it, because here was the challenge, but this is in the future. This is your future position. Material and spiritual prosperity, definitely. And you know, the thing about the Devil card is, you know, because it is represented by Capricorn, and Capricorns are extremely successful. So are any sign, to be honest. I mean, I'm not saying that Sag isn't, but, you know, Capricorns are noted for, you know, bearing down, moving through it, putting their head down, one hoof in front of the other, and, you know, traversing the rivers and up, you know, steady as she goes up that mountain. You know, if there's something blocking, then the goat backs up and it keeps going. So I do feel that this is definitely a message for many of you to keep going. Look, you've got another 6. 1 + 5 is 6. You've got a 6 here. You've got another 6. That is beautiful energy. I don't want you guys to get all freaked out about, you know, 666, all right? Please Google it. Please Google angel numbers, or, you know, just numerology, okay? Just maybe that direction, because there's definitely a beautiful message for you. You've got 7s, you've got 6s, so, and plus the 6-7 combination, you might want to Google that as well, Sag, because that will be important. But, you know, you do have this incredible material, spiritual prosperity. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Sometimes, you know, too many words come into my head, Sag, and I'm bing, bing, bing. Squirrel. But, you know, what I wanted to say about this is that, you know, because it's the Capricorn is all about success, you know, moving towards success. That is very important to that. And so I feel that you're embodying that Capricorn energy. Again, some of you could very well have Capricorn in your chart, strongly aspected, could be rising, could be Venus, could be you know, you could also have that as your moon, possibly. Some of you, you're Capricorn, and you're watching for Sag because you have placement there as well. But, you know, with this challenge of, you know, with prosperity being a challenge, I think that you do face whatever is holding you back, preventing you from this new start, because your future is prosperity. This is success. This is the 6 of Pentacles. So, and it's material and spiritual prosperity. So again, it's about whatever is within shows without. You know, once you get yourself balanced, and 6s again are all about balance. You know, you're getting that incredible Sag. This is beautiful for you. But, you know, I think many of you are facing your own sort of devils, so to speak, and, you know, trying to detach from that in some way, whatever that means for you. And it doesn't necessarily mean you totally have to detach from, you know, necessarily. I mean, you take it as it resonates. It's your life, for heaven's sakes. You know, this is a general reading with the energies at play. And you know, Sag, you know, I don't have to tell you that you just apply what resonates and, you know, leave the rest for someone else. So, but you are definitely detaching from things that are holding you back, and you are absolutely moving forward. And, you know, and again, it's not just wealth, it's also spiritual prosperity. So that is, you know, a bit of definitely the growth, the wisdom. So for some of you, you're definitely learning, how can I ... fill in the blank, Sag, right? Okay, this is absolutely gorgeous. What a fabulous reading for you. We're also going to clarify. So where is Sag at the moment? The Emperor. Wow, this is, oh my gosh. And look, oh my Sagittarius, my darling Sagittarius. Look. You've got the Empress and you have the Emperor. Look at all the major arcana, by the way. I mean, my goodness. And 3 and 4, 7. Look at that. 7 again. 3 plus 4. 3 plus 4. Oh, 6 plus 1. So you've got 7, 7, 7. Now you are being represented at the moment by the Emperor energy. So many of you are finally starting, you know, or are finally feeling able. You've always been able, but I mean, listen, let's face it, we, you know, sometimes we don't feel able, sometimes we feel tired, but this is really powering up. You know, this is like, okay. Now this can also be somebody in your environment. It could be somebody that maybe you are partnering up with. Again, we have a divine feminine and a divine masculine. Some of you, and we do have harmony, 2 people here. So, you know, and it's interesting because we have 6, you know, with this harmony plus 1, a new beginning, even though it's a bit of a challenge, we're trying to get there, is 7, and we've got the 7. So, you know, 2 people together plus a new start. You know, the astrology, okay. The numerology is absolutely incredible in this reading for you. And I did ask for divine message. So this is going to run deep. So I hope that you can really feel this energy, Sagittarius. But I feel this is you absolutely, you know, trying to and succeeding. Material, spiritual prosperity, that is your outcome, or your future, the energy that you're going into. You know, many of you are tapping into, you know, feeling more powerful so that you can hold your ground against whatever is holding you back. So we're, again, as I said, we're going to clarify. So we'll just keep going here. So what is the energy around Sagittarius spirit? What is the energy around Sag? What energies, what is the predominant energy around Sagittarius at this time, please? Predominant energy. Predominant energy. Ooh. Okay. Patience and planning. 2 of Pentacles. 7 of Pentacles. Patience and planning. Beautiful. Yes, definitely. Definitely. Interesting. Look at that. We've got the Ace of Pentacles. So, and it's in the challenge. So again, you know, you may need to get your plan together so that you can move forward. You know, you may need to deal with one more thing or person or situation that's holding you back. But you're getting your energy, you're powering up here. And the energy around you, planning, and, you know, because I feel, again, with this 1, I feel like, you know, you've kind of changed your direction maybe, or now you're able to move more fully into where you wanted to go, or you got that clarity, you got that wisdom, you got the, wow, okay, you got the piece of information that you needed to move you forward, Sag. Gorgeous. All right, what? Can you see those, sort of, kind of, not really? Okay, hold on here. Oh, there we go. Okay, Sag. All right. What are Sag's fears and dreams? Good heavens. Hopes and fears for Sag. Hopes and fears for Sag. Woo! Look at that. Hope. Hope. Your hopes and fears are hope. You have hope. And you're afraid to have hope at the same time. Wow, Sagittarius. Look at, I cannot get over, this is the star. So Aquarian energy there. You've got Libra energy here with the Empress. You've got, of course, Aries energy here with the Emperor. With the 6, you've got Gemini right in the middle. May or may not mean something that could be in your chart as well. So that could be something there. And then, of course, you know, we have Taurus with the Hierophant. Okay, and of course Capricorn up here. So very interesting. Wow, you've just got so many major arcana in your reading. This is so powerful. This is a major time of change, transition, transformation for many of you. But again, you know, it's the star. Your wish is that your hope, you've got hope, shining hope, and you know, within that you see your new future, yourself. You're being birthed here. I don't know if that's coming through, hopefully on the camera there. But within that, if I just hold it the right way, I'm just checking, yep. You know, if we hold it the right way, you can see, like, here you are birthing yourself, this new vision of yourself and your life. Woo! I love it. Tell me, outcome. Outcome, please, for Sagittarius. Ooh, oh yes. So sacrifice. So this is the Hangman energy. So for some of you, the outcome is that, yes, you're obviously heading for, you know, material and spiritual prosperity, but it also kind of comes back to this Ace of Pentacles in the challenge position. You know, I feel, again, you know, you may have had to put your plans on hold a little bit, tap into some more knowledge here so that you understand where it is that you're moving forward to. We're going to clarify, so don't worry, I'm not going to leave you hanging, no pun intended, but we're going to get some clarifiers here. This is incredible. And what's on the bottom? Oh my gosh. Nine of Harvest, Nine of Pentacles, Sagittarius. This is the wish card. This is attainment. This is you having wealth, stepping into your own power. I feel like it's kind of like the material wish card. Because it's material harvest. It's, look at the, material and spiritual prosperity. So again, for those of you wanting to maybe move, for those of you who want to, elevate your position at work, for those of you who want to elevate your position in a community or in whatever, in a relationship, take responsibility. Some of you, you could, because we do have the divine feminine and the divine masculine. Some of you could be planning a family with somebody. Maybe things are taking time. There's some challenges there. Wanting to move a relationship ahead, and there are some challenges with that. But it's almost like, you need to make sure that you've got all your ducks in a row here. And, that does take patience and planning. It's a reassessment of moving forward. It's making sure that you have the right information, the right knowledge, the right understanding for whatever it is that you're moving forward toward. All right, let's get some clarifiers on this. Let's get with the Radiant Wise Tarot. Let's put that carefully over there. I'm going to leave that face up, actually, because I want to see that. That is our material harvest. I like that. All right, here we go, Sag. Let's clarify harmony, please. Let's clarify harmony. Let's clarify the heart of the matter for Sagittarius, please. Spirit, guides, angels, masters, ascendants. Woo! Okay, let me get that. There's one more. And which way is that? That's up. Okay, interesting. Interesting, Sagittarius. Okay. So here we have partnerships, assessing partnerships, okay? So here you are. So I feel, again, we have the moon in reverse here. There is definitely information that you need. And for some reason, you are kind of putting a halt on working with somebody, maybe finishing up working with some other people. Take this as it resonates, Sagittarius. But I feel that, before you are willing to move forward, this is the Three of Pentacles in reverse, which is collaboration. In the, upright, it's collaboration, working with other people, cooperation. I feel that because this is in the reverse, the moon is in the reverse, I feel like, you know, there is still some more information that you need, and I think you know it. So definitely listen to yourself. Make sure that you get that information. We have the Hermit in the reverse here. I mean, here he is here as well. So, you know, we're kind of clarifying. And with this information, the way these cards are coming out, I feel like you don't have that information yet. You don't have that understanding of what is missing or what you need to do. For some of you, if this is, you know, more about education, then, you know, where are we here? This is November. So most of you have probably written your exams. Maybe you're starting to write exams, or you're writing an entrance exam for something, or, you know, just again, upgrading your skills, getting a license for something, you know, whether it's your broker's license, insurance, or whatever it is, you know, you could be doing that. I feel that there's something that, you know, you may need to still understand here. So before you can proceed, let's get some more on that. And I just feel like, again, before you decide to enter into any kind of situation, you need that clarity and that understanding. Let's get more. Tell me just a little bit more here. Let's clarify. Clarify. What are we looking for? What kind of information do we need? All right, so, yeah, you're just not, I feel a lot of you are actually, maybe you're quite probably separating yourself from something here, because, you know, this is in the upright, we're looking at it, we're watching it grow. Here, we're totally reassessing. With our wounded warrior, you're not going to be doing the same thing, banging your head against the wall, you know, same old battle, same old story, same old, you know, your head, I can just hear the birds, you know, like in cartoons, you know, circling your head going tweet, 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 and, you know, you're over it. But you were definitely making a new plan, definitely, and that's really, you know, it's like, yes, your new plans, you're gonna, because you've stopped and you're reassessing, and whatever that means to you, I know you know what I'm talking about here, Sag. You know, this is your outcome card with the hangman, sacrifice. Look at that rainbow, because you're not just bulldozing ahead, you know, out of sheer panic, or just, you know, you are listening to the signs. I feel that you are listening to the signs, and if you're not, this reading is definitely about, make sure you know what you're doing before you plow forward with a plan here, because you do have success is absolutely within your grasp. It's just, we have to make sure we know what we're talking about. Prosperity begins. Okay, why is this a challenge? What's the challenge? The challenge is knowledge, but let's just ask anyway. What's the challenge here for Sag? What's the challenge for Sag? Balance. Oh, balance. Balance, balance, balance. Okay, and the Four of Cups. Whew, okay, so I feel like things are a bit out of balance, and it's, you know, it's like I feel like you're being pulled in two different directions, because this coming into the challenge, we have to reverse them. So I feel that there's too much going on. Look at these cups. There's an offer coming in for you, something that really feels good for you, Sag. Whoops, sorry. Something that feels good for you, because we're looking at cups here. You know, this is water, and this is your card. As well. So, you know, you're kind of upside down a little bit, because I feel like maybe things have been topsy-turvy for you, and you were really trying to get I just heard like a grip on what's happening, like to just try to understand again with this knowledge. So you know, something could have changed very dramatically, very quickly in your life. I don't see the Tower here, but it may show up. You could have just had an epiphany. You could have heard something. I mean, you could have heard something like just or read something, you know, maybe you were just reading, you know, for leisure, and some paragraph or a sentence, you know, popped into you, and it's like, oh my gosh, it tweaked you somehow. And or you you were just having a conversation with somebody, and something someone said, or you overheard, or you learned literally, you know, I mean, you know, you're just trying to get your balance here, I feel, and just to put things right. And because of that, I feel like, you know, it's a bit of a panic feeling. For some of you, I'm just starting to feel that a little bit, because it's like you can't quite see, you know, what's being offered to you, or you can't trust it. You're just not sure what is going on here. And that is what is, you know, kind of delaying your prosperity. It's happening. It's here. It's here. The fact that it even showed up, even though it's in a challenged position, I just want to let you know that it's here though. It is here. And delays do not mean not happening. It just means a delay. So it, you know, I just feel like there are just some things that need to come back into balance. We have all of these sixes all over the place here. We have sevens for good luck though. And you know, I love this for you. So the challenge is definitely trying to get balanced, so that you can see what is being offered to you. You can see this new offer, this new, you know, what's happening. Because again, with that Four of Cups, I stuck them in there somewhere. But with the Four of Cups, you know, we're not seeing what, you know, Spirit is offering us. We're not seeing this incredible opportunity. But that's okay. I mean, you know, what's meant for us will always be for us. So please don't panic and then just start acting, you know, because again, we have this sacrifice. This is the Hanged Man. This is like, okay, let's get our clarity. Let's look at this from a different perspective. Let's get some new understanding. Let's, you know, what do we need to heal? What do we need to walk away from? What do we need to recognize? What is it? You know, what is it? Facing our fears here is definitely, I feel, and it is scary, but it's necessary. Tell me about the Hierophant, please, at the base of this. Yeah, and I mean, the base of this is knowledge, and I feel that whatever it is that you learn, whatever it is that's missing, you know, whether it's, you know, waiting for an answer for something, waiting for something to click within, that is going to set you free. Because I feel like you're teetering, Sagittarius. I feel like you're sort of teetering. You're ready, you know, you want to move forward. You do, but there's just that string. There's something that still has you tethered to something. King of Pentacles energy. So for some of you with this wisdom, okay, there are a couple of things here. And we have the Three of Wands in reverse. So some of you could be dealing with a King of Pentacles type energy in reverse here. King of Pentacles in reverse is somebody who, you know, they're a hot mess. You know, they can be very selfish, very greedy. They don't share their resources. They're actually not very productive. They could be lazy. They could just be blowing through money. You know, because the King of Pentacles in the upright, you know, this is earth energy. This is very powerful energy. Somebody who is incredibly successful, but also very generous, wants to share with friends, family. You know, they provide and they enjoy providing. This is a successful, you know, this is king energy, regardless of gender, it doesn't matter. You know, but this is somebody who, you know, has large and in charge, and they've taken care of their business, and they just keep making more money, you know, making great decisions. In the reverse, no, as I said, very selfish, very challenging, very difficult. You know, somebody who doesn't support, doesn't provide. You know, this could certainly be, if this is work for you, you know, this could be a leadership energy, you know, manager, VP, boss, whatever the case may be, you know, somebody who is not supporting you, somebody who is really, you know, not, they're just a hot mess, you know, and you just want to get the heck away from them. If it's a personal relationship, well, you would know if any of this rings true for sure. And, you know, maybe this is the person that, you know, you're tethered to, because again, with Capricorn, well, maybe it is a Capricorn again, or you could have that in your chart, but, you know, earth energy, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, you know, this person, you know, I feel is giving you the raw end of the deal here. And, you know, maybe you do have to, you know, go to a lawyer. Maybe you need to go to court over something as well with this wisdom, with this priest energy. And, you know, maybe you want an annulment. Maybe you want to run away. Because, you know, with the Three of Wands in reverse, it's like, you know, this is not about your ships coming in at all. This is about, you know, expansion, moving forward, you know, new horizons. It's like, yeah, you know, you've already kind of planted some seeds, you know, initially, and it's like, what's going to happen, you know? But with this, you know, this is making sure that you don't get a raw deal. You know, again, you know, with the, what did we have him? The Seven of Pentacles, which of course is here as well, with the energy around you, patience and planning, right? But we had it in the reverse, you know, reassessing here. You know, you may have to reassess a situation. You know, maybe you know, maybe you were at a job interview, some of you, and, you know, they told you, well, this is what the job is all about. You get into the job and it's like, where are my benefits? You know, where's my bonus pay? Where, you know, or like you realize the company's, you know, failing and it's like, holy crap, well, now what? Well, now you start sending your resume out and find another job. Do what you need to do. I mean, you know, take it as it resonates. There can be, I mean, there's so many of you watching that, you know, your situation is going to be totally different. Whoops, sorry, is that a frame? Can be totally different. But, you know, with the Three of Wands in reverse, let's make sure that you're getting, you know, you're not getting the raw end of the, you're not getting the crap end of the stick here. You want to make sure. And this person, you know, is very selfish. They could just be looking after themselves and not, you know, for your highest good. Again, if this is a personal relationship, romantic relationship, you will certainly know. But, oh yes, I was going to say with the Pentacles energy before I interrupted myself. I'm sorry, I'm doing that a lot today, Sag. Just a lot of information coming through. So please bear with me. But Pentacles is typically, the King and Queen is typically, you know, spousal energy, parental energy, you know, because it's about foundation. So family, you know, and it also, you know, work energy, of course, because money, foundation, stability, that type of energy. So this could definitely be going on at work, or it could be, you know, your spouse or significant other. It doesn't matter you know, whether gender doesn't matter at all. But, you know, there could be something kind of unfair going on. And I think you know this on some level, whether you really, 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 really do know this. Again, if this isn't your person, you know, you've got a good situation with your person. This could be, again, maybe their boss, or, you know, their parent, or somebody else, you know, with a sort of a senior energy that, you know, maybe they're going through a situation. But, you know, there's definitely a need. And I feel that with these two in reverse, that there's a situation that may not be fair. So I feel that before you can proceed with anything, I mean, let's make sure, you know, if it's any kind of a deal, because again, this could be real estate, this could be, you know, investing, again, with the Pentacles energy. So if you need to, you know, get a second opinion on your financial portfolio, you know, before you invest your money, for the love of goodness gracious, Sagittarius, money, you know, we have to work too hard. Well, some of us, you know, whatever, but you know, most of us, you know, we put in a lot of time and energy to make our money. And, you know, we don't want to just hand it over to somebody and let them, you know, lose it on us. So for some of you, you know, if you're not sure, you know, you're getting your best bang for your buck at a bank or at your job, or if you've got some sort of, you know, maybe I just heard, you know, maybe some of you have somebody in the family who just started a job as a financial planner, and they're, you know, you're getting pressure from family to, oh, well, you know, we've got to help so-and-so, you know, with their, you know, new business, you know, we insist, you know, you've got, you know, what kind of a blah, blah are you, you know, da-da-da, you know what, I mean, you do what you need to do, but it's your money. You worked for it. And if this person doesn't know what they're doing, hand them $5 and see what they do with that. Okay? And if they can make you some money out of $5, then you can maybe give them 10 and see. Don't hand over the whole money bag. For the love of Pete, do not do it. Oh, okay. I mean, do what you want. I'm sorry. It's my, you know, that's my masculine energy, my, you know, feminine / masculine, you know, protect my Sagittarians. But, you know, yeah, just be careful there. But get, you know, this is, you know, get some friggin' knowledge, please. Okay, just be careful. Just, you know, and I think you will. You know, I feel because this is coming up as warnings, or that, you know, it's happening, and maybe some of you are like, gosh, I don't know, is this really, you know, happening? It's happening. well, research and see, is it happening? You know, so if you've already invested your money in something, it is never too late to pull your money. Never. So again, I mean, take it as it resonates. Some of you could be going through, you know, maybe again, a separation of some kind. You want to make sure that your lawyer is doing you a solid. You want to make sure that, you know, your rights, your best interests are being looked after. Okay, Sag? Whew. Okay. Okay, everybody pipe her down. Let's try to get that in. There we go. All right. Let's clarify the Empress here in the recent past. The recent past, please. Empress in the recent past for Sag. Again, something new, some new, you know, beginning. There's that little germ of a new beginning. That I think you want to move forward with. But again, the challenge is being able to move forward. You know, for some of you, you know, again, maybe you're saving for a house. You know, make sure you're investing wisely. Make sure that your real estate is doing you, a real estate agent is doing you a solid. They're not, you know, telling you to, you know, put more, you know, to do, if you're getting into a bidding war, listen, make sure the house is actually worth it. You know, sometimes it's easy to get, you know, we want what we want. And sometimes, you know, it's like, you got to make a decision now. You got to make a decision now. You're in competition for blah, blah, blah. And, you know, you just feel like, oh my gosh, okay, well, just throw everything you've got at it. Just be careful, you know, pull back and reassess. You know, if any of you are investing any money in anything, please pull back. Please ask for, you know, some advice from somebody who is in the know, not just, you know, a friend of a friend who may have blah, 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 or, you know, your coffee clutch, unless one of those people happens to be a real estate agent or a banker, or, you know, not the person you're doing whatever with, but, you know, get some professional information. Yeah. All right, let's clarify the High Priestess, please, or the High Priestess, Lord help me now, the Empress. Well, High Priestess, yes, like, for heaven's sakes, if you know what you know. So if you know that you need to ask for help, and maybe, you know, other people are looking down on you and saying, what, come on, it's fine, don't worry about it. You worry too much, Sag, my goodness. You know what? Worry. If you feel it, then look after it, investigate, get that wisdom, get that knowledge, please. Okay. Woohoo! The Emperor came out again. Wow. So very interesting. Again, some of you definitely, you could be, you know, again, could be partnering with an Aries here, possibly. But look at that. You've got the Queen of Pentacles, and this Queen is in the upright. This gal has it together. This is, again, this is Earth energy. You could totally have that in your chart. Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. Doesn't have to be at all, but this is Earth energy. And this is definitely somebody who knows the value of money. This could absolutely be you, or you could be working with two different people. I mean, take it as it resonates in your life, Sag. But this is knowing the value, you know, where we had the King of Pentacles upside down, you know, a spendthrift, not very, you know, help, you know, just a mess. This is somebody who has it together. It doesn't matter. Whatever your gender, this is about the energy of the Queen. So she knows how to nurture, just like the High Priestess knows how to nurture. She knows how to nurture everything. So, you know, you could have been, some of you could have been given some money, and you may have somebody who, you know, was like trying to tell you how to spend it as well. Somebody who, you know, you cannot trust, with that that King of Pentacles in the reverse down here. You know, get that information. You know, somebody who I think would blow through your inheritance, or your, you know, maybe you got a bonus at work. You know, you've got a friend who's like, yeah, awesome, let's go party. Well, why don't you spend it? Why are we spending my hard-earned money? Huh? Just saying. But, or, you know, I mean, God forbid, maybe you have a partner or somebody, you know, they're like, yeah, well, you know, I want a new boat and you can just, you know, keep going to work. I don't know, but take it as it resonates. But you do have the Emperor here. So again, the Emperor has come out twice. So this is somebody, and it's upright. I like to see that. You know, this is somebody who knows, again, how to manage. This, again, could be a judge, could be, you know, could be a judge, could be your lawyer, could be, again, you're trying to, you know, you've got this money, it could be a boss, it could be, you know, so many things. And this could be your relationship too. I mean, some of you are trying to, the two of you as a couple, or as a business partnership, could be trying to nurture, you know, the money that you have, an investment into your company, into your, you know, whatever, you take it as it resonates. You know, the two of you are really, you know, getting this energy. Again, maybe you had a big chunk of money for your wedding. I mean, you know, I'm just getting all these scenarios, but take it as it resonates. But this is wonderful because, you know, here you are. And I do believe that this is you, Sagittarius. You know, you are nurturing this wonderful, you're focusing on your money, you're focusing on your job. You know, some of you could have been offered an incredible job by, you know, maybe, you know, you've got two VPs here, you've got two, you know, managers, and they're, you know, they're, trusting you to build their business, but there could be somebody else in the background at the company who, you know, is just a you know, not very business savvy. Let me just put it that way. And they could be trying to throw you off track a little bit. Take it as it resonates. You stick to your guns. You know what? You know what you're doing. You're presenting in this reading so far as somebody who really has it together, Sag. So, you know, you are the mature energy here. What is this? Oh, yeah. So, you know, for some of you, again, you know, you could definitely be, you know, holding on to what you have. You don't, you know, you're not trusting, which is awesome because, you know, here we are, we've got the devil energy, again, Capricorn energy, you know, money and so on, but also attachments. So for some of you, you could be hanging on to a situation for too long. Take it as it resonates. It's your life, Sag. You know what's best. You know, you could definitely be, oh my gosh, and look at this, 1 and 5 with the devil here is a 6. And we have 1 and 5 is a 4. So we do have a new cycle coming. We do have a cycle, you know, for some of you, again, you know, maybe there's a new job opportunity, but, you know, for whatever reason, somebody could be making you feel guilty about leaving a situation. You know, I take it as it resonates with you. It's just some of the examples I'm getting, but I feel that there's definitely a cycle coming to a close here, and it's just a matter of, you know, releasing it. But I feel, again, just, you know, get your information. I just totally feel for you, Sag, that, you know, just if you're not sure, if you're confused, if you're feeling and thinking one way and somebody else is blah, 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 you know, trying to take you down their direction, then seek some professional guidance, okay? And what I mean by that is, you know, call in you know, lots of professionals have, you know, a free half hour of, you know, like a free consultation or something like that. Or there might be some community resources that you can tap into. Call your community, you know, see if they have any sort of free resources like legal aid. If you know, if you can't afford it, you're you know, just starting out or whatever the case may be, or, you know, whatever, doesn't matter. But, you know, or even if you've got $gazillion and you don't want to pay, you know, just see if you can tap into anything that, you know, gives you, and make sure that it's legit, okay? But, you know, get that information. Definitely, because I feel that you want to change, but you're just, you know, you're having trouble letting go of whatever that situation is, however that is, okay? Clarify for me the material and spiritual prosperity. Let's talk about that, Sag. Let's definitely talk about that. Okay. These are kind of like, I feel like cautionary tales here, kind of like, you know, you're heading definitely in the right direction, but I feel that there's a lot of confusion. And that is, of course, you know, with the moon in reverse. It's a lot of confusion, a lot of uncertainty. I feel, again, that you're torn. It's kind of like torn between what you know and what you feel and what you want to do versus everything else. So Knight of Pentacles, you know, again, in the reverse, let's make sure that we're not just plowing ahead. We're not taking, you know, we're not just, you know, we need to focus, you know, and because in the upright, the Knight of Pentacles is, you know, planning. It's, you know, careful. It's slow moving energy, but it is solid as anything. And, you know, these are the seeds that you will plant that will grow into beautiful manifestation and continue to blossom for the long haul. You know, so whatever this is, again, with that confusion, this is a warning to just not proceed. And if it's somebody else in your world that is like, whoa, the moon just fell down. Let's bring out the sun. Oh, it fell down and came in the upright. So I think, you know what? Some of you, absolutely, you will be okay. But, you know, the things will be revealed. That was the message. Things will be revealed. Just don't go, you know, stomping ahead, you know, without giving heed to the situation, because you're on the right track. Even with this in reverse, the sword in reverse in this deck, it's still, you've nailed it. You know what's happening. You know what's going on. There is victory. There is victory, but I'm going to say with this in reverse, it's kind of on pause. Just like with this Wheel of Fortune, I feel like there's a bit of a pause. Things have kind of, I feel like time has sort of stood still for now. Just definitely make sure that you get your information before moving on, because there's a lot of, you know, confusion here in a situation for you, Sag. So, but because this jumped out of my hand and came in the upright, I feel that you will figure it out. Things will be, you know, will come into clarity. As long as you get that information, figure that out. I don't, you know, whatever it is for you, Sag, feel free to comment, you know, we're all in life school. We're all here. Help each other out. All right. One more. Okay. Let's clarify our Emperor here. There are good things happening. It's this clarity, needing this clarity so that you can move on with, so that you can feel prosperous, both spiritually, you know, in the 3D and in the 5D, in your spiritual, in yourself, in your own skin. This is big, big turning point for you. All right, Spirit. Well, let's roll. Let's talk about this this is Sagittarius. Let's talk about, okay, geez, that didn't take long. What are we talking about? Oh, ooh la la. So you could be trying, I mean, some of you may need to get out of one situation before you can get into another, romantically, but there's a challenge. You know, sometimes it's hard to totally break from something. But, and this can also be job. This does not have to be romance. But this is two like-minded energies, hearts open, coming together, each bringing equal energy to the situation. It's also blessed. It's a healing. We've got the caduceus here. So whatever is trying to happen here, and this can be you and your new idea for that matter. This can be you and your new life path. Maybe some of you are moving. Some of you want to move. Some of you, you know, whatever is happening. And this is you taking charge, or, you know, you could have somebody that is, you know, trying to take charge with you. And again, the gender does not matter. Energy of the card. Okay. Some of you can be trying very hard as well to balance some of you may have felt out of balance because of confusion in the past as well. You know, certain things could have happened to some of you, you know, trials and tribulations. Some of you, you know, may have gone too far into your feminine energy. You know, when the feminine is out of balance, you know, that's when, you know, we could be, you know, well, for frankly, for either the masculine or the feminine energy within us to be out of balance, you know, that is when, you know, we can turn to, you know, workaholism, shopaholism, alcoholism, you know, overeating, you know, just binging on television, you know, whatever, you know, self-medicating gone too far type of energy too. And for some of you, this can just simply, very simply, although it's not simple, it's a big, you know, it is, you know, to break free of the habits that, you know, a painful past, you know, have sort of, you know, that's why we, you know, we self-medicate with shopping or drugs or food or sex or whatever it is, you know, overdoing it. For some of you, this is, you know, coming to terms and balancing yourself out. But there still could be people in your life who are triggering you, who you may find difficult to let go of because maybe they've been longtime friends or a longtime partner or a family member, and you're feeling, you know, guilty about separating from that. You know, some of you could just very, very definitely be trying to get yourself balanced, balance your masculine and your feminine. You know, with the masculine, if he's not balanced, instead of being assertive, which is healthy and appropriate, taking action. Aries is action, but, you know, Aries can, you know, if he's out of whack, you know, this is where he just is, you know, bossy and, you know, very difficult. Instead of being assertive, he's aggressive, a bit of a bully, you know, argumentative, a real challenge, you know, not feeling solid when it comes to when our femininity. And again, this is not about gender. This is about we all have masculine and feminine energies within us. You know, we tend to present more, you know, as a, you know, provider or a nurturer, which is, you know, masculine and feminine but respectively. But with, we know if the feminine energy is out of whack, you know, that's where it could be, you know, controlling and, you know, kind of manipulative. And can also be, you know, where this guy's like, you know, out of control and bossy and manipulative too, but, you know, bully-ish type of, this is masculine energy, okay? And the feminine, you know, or just so totally non-action, you know, when our feminine energy is out, that we just, you know, let things happen to us without having our boundaries up. So again, take that as it resonates. I just got that message that can absolutely be, you know, what you're trying to balance, so that you can get your own power, your own, and for some of you, know, this wisdom can be, again, you learning how to heal parts of yourself, how to, you know, and coming to terms with what has possibly hurt you. And that's definitely, I mean, this can be you know, your masculine and feminine energies coming together in balance and healing with this. It's divinely guided. It's time for you to feel good about yourself, you know, to feel positive about your life, because there's this wonderful, wonderful energy here. There's something beautiful for you here, Sag. I know this is going long. I'm sorry, but what else? Oh, there they go. Which way is that now? Interesting. Yeah. Okay. So here we go. You know, somebody offering you something, a new opportunity here. And here we are. You know, it's interesting. We've got 3. We've got 2 + 1 is 3. And here we have 3. Remember when we started, this was in the reverse. This was like, no way, no how. Don't want to cooperate, don't want to, you know, work with you. But now I feel like, you know, now you are taking control, proper control, not blustery, you know, control of your, but true groundedness. This is a 4. This is stability. This is grounding. You're ready, you know, you're getting ready to take this new opportunity, and it's a fabulous, passionate opportunity. Now, you know, or maybe you're getting ready to offer something to somebody else, somebody offering to you. But I feel that, you know what, it's like there's a new, exciting, beautiful opportunity, something that really speaks to your soul and your spirit. And, you know, there are two people here. There are three people here. Again, this can definitely be work. This could be community. This could be romantic relationship. Take it as it resonates, Sagittarius. But I feel like, you know, you're getting, you know, there's an opportunity here. And you're trying to get yourself in a place where you are ready to accept this and be in your own power. You know, it's interesting because here we have, you know, in the recent past, this energy of femininity, you know, where a seed has been planted and, you know, nurturing that to fruition. And then, of course, the emperor, you know, he rules. He, you know, takes that and what has been nurtured and he manages it. So again, for some of you, definitely, this could be a new business opportunity, something like your own business. For some of you, finally an opportunity to do it, even after, you know, people may not have, you know, supported you, mostly because, you know, they would be too afraid to do it themselves. For others, well, some people just, you know, are not supportive. That's it. That's all. It's unfortunate. But, you know, there are always people out there who will cheer you on, by the way. So if they're not in your circle now, look for them. They're there. Ask Spirit to present these people. Patience and planning. Patience and planning. Ooh. Oh, that moon again, my gosh. Yes. Something, there's still some hidden elements. Oh, wow, yeah. So I like this. Beautiful. Look at these two towers. Look at these two towers here with the Seven of Pentacles, patience and planning. This is exactly right. Here we have, and the two towers. Look at that. And the tower. I feel, okay, double message, thank you. I feel with this, definitely something we need some knowledge here. You need some knowledge, Sag. You need to understand a few things. There are some things that are still, and this doesn't have to be like totally the end of the world, okay? You know, it doesn't have to be super dramatic. I don't want to do that. But I feel that, you know, there is some information that still needs to come to light. There is definitely some information that comes to light. I feel that you will get that information because now, if nothing else, you know, because of this reading and possibly other readings that you may have heard as well, you know, get that information, do what you need to do. You get that research so that, you know, something comes to light. And I feel, again, with this tower in reverse, two things. Something comes to light, and because you know the information, you somehow have averted a disaster. All right, tower in reverse, good news, averting a disaster. Others of you, the tower can also mean, you know, reassessing, replanning, planning and patience. And, you know, that's what and that itself helps you avert a disaster. For some of you, one part of your life could have potentially crumbled and you're rebuilding another. And instead of, you know, having everything totally come down on top of you, it's kind of like, well, one situation may have happened and, you know, by getting some information, again, I feel like as long as you get the information to make sure that you're getting the right end of the stick, that you're getting a good deal, you make sure that you are getting, you're being provided for properly, you're being supported somehow. You know, if you're in negotiations with something, you make sure that you check that. If you need a paralegal, they're less expensive than a lawyer. If you can, you know, get somebody or a business professional of some kind, somebody to look over the documents, whether it's for, you know, business, personal, whatever the case may be, make sure that you are absolutely being provided for properly in those documents and in a negotiation. You know, make sure that you know what you want, what you need, and you make sure that those are addressed, okay? That is my definite information for you. Okay, hopes and fears. Hopes and fears. Our hopes and fears, Bubba, is hope. Yeah, you know, it's kind of like you're almost afraid to hope that things will happen, but you can't help it. You've got shining hope within your heart. Oh, yes, you do. And, you know, just keep praying. Just keep, you know, to whomever, to whatever works for you. Ask your guides, your angels, your galactic family, your ancestors, you know, ascended masters, archangels. let's clarify hopes and fears. What are Sagittarius' hopes and fears, please? Oop, dip, 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 dip. Oh, the Hierophant again in reverse this time. Was he in reverse before? I can't remember. But anyway, here he is. Get that wisdom. Get that wisdom. So some of you definitely can be going through a separation. Some of you could also be going into something that is totally not even traditional. And you could be a little bit anxious about that as well. You know, wanting to take this step. Again, some of you could be leaving traditional workforce and starting, you know, your own business, something that is, you know, not considered traditional. Although today, what is traditional? But just for the sake of conversation and discussion and this reading, you know, again, maybe some of you, you know, have a spiritual business that you want to get into, and you know, that's fabulous. Make sure though that you've got, you know, you understand what okay, hold on. What I mean by that is you know, going forward, you know, explain yourself and make sure that you have all the information that you have, because sometimes people challenge us to make us think as well. You know, it's like, oh yeah, shucks, you know what? I'm doing the right thing, but you know what? You're right. I didn't think about XYZ, whatever that may be. It's like, oh yeah, you know, with renting oh yeah, so this, okay, ding ding. For some of you, if you are starting a business and you're going to rent a business or buy a storefront or office space, whatever it is, maybe a little cafe or something, make sure you understand, just because, you know, and I mean, I've been in business before too, and that's one of the things you really have to look at is, you know, what are you on the hook for? If you decide you don't want to do your business, because of course you're going to be successful. I don't need to worry about that, Sagittarius. But let's say you want to move. You're doing so fabulously that you need to expand. So you need to move to somewhere else, or you find, you know, a better location for what you're doing, or something that's even less expensive. You know, find out what's involved and find out what that lease is. You know, sometimes if you're going to do business in a shopping center, you're on the hook for 10 years. Now, you know, I mean, that just make sure that you understand, and you know, some sort of get out clause. That just came to my mind for some of you. So anyway, just make sure that whatever it is. So just get your information, get your information, get your information. Go online. If you're starting a new business, go online wherever you're living and get into, you know, speak to the Chamber of Commerce, speak to the Economic Development Office, you know, speak to, if you're in the downtown, there's a business area, BIA, Business Area Association. Speak to them, speak to other businesses, you know, that are already operating there. How do they like it? What are their challenges? What's the traffic like? I mean, you know, can you share space with somebody while you're starting up if you're doing a service of some kind? Like share space with a like type of business, not exactly the same necessarily, but all right. I mean, for example, if you're starting a business and you're servicing children in some way, like children's clothing or things, you know, probably don't set up in a something for seniors or whatever, but not that there's anything wrong with seniors at all, or vice versa. You know, you probably won't have the same type of traffic. All right. Okay. All right, so let's talk about this sacrifice. Let's talk about this Hangman as the outcome. And I feel the outcome, to be honest, is that because you stopped, you dropped, you rolled a little bit, and you got your bearings and your clarity, there's the rainbow. This is success after a pause. All right, so what do we have? Yes. Oh my God. I'm so glad I said that before I turned these over. 10 of Cups. This is like your bliss, your joy. This is the 1111 card. So take it as it resonates. Yes, this can be, you know, your divine feminine, your divine masculine, and you know, taking your relationship to the next level. I mean, we do have wisdom here, you know, with our priest. Oh, I've got to put him back in here. In case we're going to shuffle again. Sorry. All right. You know, this is amazing. And here you are working on something, focusing on something. This can be you getting your storefront, getting your business, you know, but this is, again, definitely something to celebrate. Absolutely. This is wonderful. And it's your bliss. I mean, it's friggin' happening. This is, you know, this is so gorgeous. There's your spiritual prosperity. And here you are working on something. You're working on your material prosperity. This is incredible for you, Sagittarius. How friggin', I am so happy to see this after what the energy here. I mean, you're going through it. It's a major challenge, but by God, is it ever worth it? Oh my goodness. I love this for you. Absolutely. Some of you, maybe you're graduating from school, you're getting ready. You know, this is definitely something. This is a celebratory card. You know, it's like finally something has happened, and it's a foundation card. It's a 4. You know, and you've got your 8 here working on something. You've got your 9. I mean, it's just oh my gosh, this is just so, so gorgeous for you. So you keep that hope, you keep that faith, Sagittarius. But just for heaven's sakes, get your information. Look at this, Ace of Swords. Victory, victory, but swords is knowledge. It's air. All right, what is my closing? Let's get a sweet dreams for you. Whoo! My goodness. My goodness. Let's get a sweet dreams oracle here. Oh. Sagittarius. Whoa. What is the message, please, for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Spirit, what is your closing message? What is your closing message? What is your closing message, please? What's your closing message for Sagittarius? Sag, oh, woo! I don't know about you, but I'm like, oh, woo! Love. My heart is open to love as it manifests into the world. Oh my goodness. Some of you are really healing, really healing that heart. I mean, for some of you, this really is about relationship, definitely coming together. We've got the Lovers, we've got the 4 of Wands, we've got, you know, the divine feminine and masculine. I mean, we've got, you know, we've got the Hierophant, we've got the Priest of the deck here as well. You know, we've got the Devil. So, you know, something, whatever it is, holding you back from following that. Now, again, this does not have to be romance. Of course it doesn't. It can be absolutely anything. But this is just opening your heart to the goodness of the universe. Oh my goodness. Sagittarius. All right, my birthday babies, I am wishing you an incredible rest of the month and a spectacular year. That's my birthday wish for you, Sag. And feel free, please, to leave your comments. I do love to read them. And I just wish you all the very, very best. Until next time, take great care.